Hello everyone, this is Captain Yasmin Malik. I welcome you all on behalf of Seabird International. Today I have come here with the writing module. Basically, most of the students of OET, they keep on asking that what exactly they have to write in writing module, and I'm just here to tell you that the 5 criteria on which your letter is being assessed. So you just have to focus on these 5 criteria, then definitely you can get desired scores. So the first one is the overall task fulfillment. Before moving to the criteria, I just want to give you the brief information that what exactly is there in the writing module. The writing module is for 45 minutes. You'll be getting 5 minutes to read the task and 40 minutes to write it. And the word length is 180 to 200 words. So let's discuss the first one. The first criteria is overall task fulfillment. In this, the response should be of required length, because as I have already told you, the word length, basically the word limit is 180 to 200 words. Most of the students, they keep on exceeding the word limit, because I think when you people are coming to our institute, I think our counselors, they have only told you that the criteria is the word limit is 100 to 200 words, but you people are not keeping this thing in your mind, and when you're calling after appearing in the exam, you people keep on telling, ma'am, thoda sa word limit has increased. So just think about it, that if you are getting the first hand information from the counselor and we keep on repeating in the classes also, then why you guys are repeating the mistake? You know the things, that please try to work on your flaws, and it should be between 180 to 200 words. Don't exceed the word limit. It's just a kind request to you guys. If you're going to work on the word limit, then definitely you'll be getting the good scores. So basically the length is 180 to 200 words. So please try to be in this limit, but yes, try to not exceed by 200 words, and don't try to even write just so less that you may even not able to cross 130 words. So please try to write it in this limit, because this is very important. And the second one is appropriateness of language. Yes, this is also important. That is, the appropriate vocabulary, tone and organization is important, because if you people are not going to use the appropriate vocabulary, which is being assessed in the exam, then definitely you'll be not getting the desired scores. You have to work on the vocabulary. I'm not talking about the medical terminology that you're going to use the word aspiration or some trachea or esophagus. No, it's not at all required in this exam. Basically, you just have to make the other person understand that what exactly you are trying to communicate. So this is just a mode of communication from one person to another. So please keep this thing in your mind, that you just have to work on the appropriate vocabulary. Like if they have written motivation in the basically in the case notes, you just have to tell the examiner, or you just have to write in the writing task that you just encourage the patient. So these are the things you can just use. You just use the synonyms. That is also good for you if you're going to use it. Otherwise, don't waste time on just recalling the exact synonym for the specific word. It's better if you're not getting it, if you're not able to recall the exact word, just keep that same thing. You just use the word motivate only. Don't repeat the things again and again, because most of the students, they keep on repeating the connectors also. Like if the person is using therefore, they keep on repeating in the whole letter that the therefore is required. No, it's like there are so many other connectors. You can use some other connectors also. Like if you're writing moreover, you can use it once, and then you can just keep on using some other connectors like in addition and so on. And then third one is comprehension of stimulus. In this, basically, this is the most important and this is the most cardinal writing criteria, because basically the person should be aware of it, that whether what exactly the situation is and the relevant information is given to the examiner or not. Basically in this, you just have to select the notes, and most of the students, they keep on writing and they keep on paraphrasing the writing on the basis of their own understanding. They don't bother that to whom they are writing letter, because if you're going to write a letter to a social worker, what is the fun of telling him the medical history, and what about the medication part? Because social worker is not going to help in that, because he's just going to work on the household chores and some supportive work. So what is the need of telling those information to the specific social worker? If you're going to write a letter to a community health nurse, or maybe to a doctor, to a dentist, or to a physiotherapist, so please try to keep this thing in your mind, that what exactly the job responsibilities that specific person have and how he's going to support this patient. So you just have to keep this thing in your mind, that what exactly the information is important for the specific person that you have to write in this. And this is the most important criteria, I can say, in the writing task. And even I just want to share one information with this thing, that I have attended one OET masterclass that was held on 13th January 2017, that was conducted by occupational English test people only. That was a collaboration of Cambridge and Vauxhall people. And in that, I have attended that masterclass by Mr. David. He has also told the same thing, that you just have to work on the selection of notes. Though grammar, cohesive advice, linguistic features are important, but the most important point is selection of notes. So please keep this thing in your mind. If you're not able to select the notes properly, you will never get B. Just keep this thing in your mind. And then the fourth criteria is control of linguistic features. Of course, it's an English exam. Definitely they'll be assessing the grammar and cohesive devices. That is very important, right? Because if you guys are going to use the proper sources of grammar and even the cohesive devices, then definitely you'll be getting good scores. But if you are just keep this thing in your mind, you're just thinking in that way, that you people are not going to get good scores if you are not having a good in your grammar, or your grammar is not that much strong. To be honest, I'm just telling you, I am just teaching it this OET from last 2.5 years. I have seen if a person is not that much good in grammar, still that person is able to score B, because they are more focused on the situation, whether the person is able to understand the situation, that is the selection of notes. So please don't think in that way. It is not that difficult as IELTS or PT. So please try to keep focus on this, and then you will definitely get the desired scores. And then comes with the control of presentation features. In this, you just have to work on the spelling mistakes and punctuation and layout. If your spellings are good, if your like I can say the layout is good and the punctuation is good, then definitely you'll be getting good scores. Like for the punctuation, I can say that most of the people, they don't know where to put semicolon and where to put comma. Basically, you just try to focus on the punctuation also, and even most of the students, they don't put full stop also. It is also a part of punctuation. So please keep this thing in your mind, that full stop is also important in your writing task. And most importantly, I just want to put emphasis on the layout. Basically, layout is just like if you're writing the introduction here, or like the address or designation of the person, and then some people are starting the salutation here, and then the introductory lines here, second paragraph here. It's in the zigzag pattern. You can easily see if the presentation is not good, the assessor is not going to give you marks. So that is also important, because if you can just see that the person is getting good information, or like the layout is good, then definitely you'll be getting good marks. So please keep this thing in your mind, that layout is also important. And spelling mistakes. I have seen so many students, they don't know the spelling of appreciated. They keep on writing the word, it would be really appreciated, or I would really appreciate in the end, but they don't know the exact word meanings, like spellings of appreciate. So please try to work on it, and it's not at all a Herculean task. It's just a piece of cake if you're going to follow these 5 criteria. So please work on it. And you can visit our website also for more information. Even we are giving online classes where we have so many other students from different parts of the country, of the world. So you can just stay tuned with us. If you need any information, you can visit our website. Have a great day.